लाड लाडोबा, भेटायला आला पहा लाड लाड लाडोबा, शब्दांचे बोट धरून आला जणू चांदोबा.
Chapter 2. Mystery of Red River. Tara, having a bid farewell to Miss Lara, returned to her apartment in Salford, a mix of excitement and anticipation filling her as she looked forward to her return to India. She had packed everything meticulously to ensure nothing was forgotten. A quick phone call to her mother confirmed all her travel arrangements were in place. The next morning, she arrived at the airport 2 hours before her flight to allow all security checks. As she waited in the lounge, she saw a little girl clutching a small sapling, and her mind drifted back 12 years to an unforgettable childhood memory. 12 years earlier, Dr. Gopal's miraculous discovery of Sanjeevan creeper had proven to be a boon for treating many incurable diseases. For this unparalleled contribution, he was honored with the highest civilian award by the Government of India. Many had advised him to start his own company, but he stood firm, saying, "I am a researcher, not a businessman." He continued his work with unwavering dedication. That same year, Dr. Gopal received a special invitation to study medicinal plants in the evergreen forest of the Uma River in Chandramani district. Chandramani was one of the most neglected districts in the state in terms of development, lacking basic facilities. The government had arranged for a bungalow outside the forest for his family. The research was expected to last more than 6 months in the dense forest, which was home to thousands of plant species. Tara was granted a leave from school but was required to appear for her exams. At that time, Tara's mother was on maternity leave and a new baby was due to arrive soon. The responsibility of caring of her mother and the unborn child now fell to Tara. The family set out for Chandramani. Upon arrival, they quickly settled in, and Dr. Gopal immediately started his research. Tara spent her days happily in the lush Uma River forest, learning new things and talking to the little one in her mother womb. One day, Dr. Gopal had to study plants along the banks of Damaviveki River, a tributary of Uma. Fortunately, Tara's aunt was staying with them for a few days, so he decided to take Tara along. This area, though undeveloped, was frequently traveled. Modern technology like Google Maps was of little use here. They reached the designated spot using a map provided by the local administration. But there was significant discrepancy between map and reality. Where the map showed a dense forest, they found a desolate, grassy wasteland. And the river that flowed through it was filled with water as red as blood. The sight was unexpected and shocking. "Baba," Tara asked in surprise, "don't the people here protect their forests like the tribes in Ayar forest do? Why did they let this forest get so barren?" Her question made Dr. Gopal thoughtful. He decided to visit the village along with the riverbank. When they arrived, they witnessed a peculiar sense. Some villagers were loading trucks with trees they had just cut down, while a fraudulent shaman stood nearby, muttering incantations. When Dr. Gopal asked a villager about this, he replied in a frightened voice, "Our mother Dham Viveki is angry with us. The spirits of our ancestors are restless. For the last few years, during certain period, the river water turns blood red, and the tree along the bank gets sick. The shaman is our only hope. When the river turns red, he performs ritual and sacrifices the diseased trees to the river. Only then does the river mother calm down. We have to do this to bring a peace to our ancestors." Tara listened to all this quietly. Suddenly, she interjected, "Baba, this is just like a red river in Peru. But the people there don't sacrifice tree like this." Dr. Gopal said, "You are absolutely right, Tara. This is a natural phenomena. This shaman is lying to all of them. Hearing this, the villager became angry. Be careful. Don't you dare call our shaman a liar. Because of him, the number of days the river stays red decreases every year. Dr. Gopal. And what if I prove this scientifically? After the shaman left, Dr. Gopal, accompanied by some of more sensible villagers, walked to the source of river where the water began to turn red. He waded into the river and took out some stones from the bottom, showing them to the villagers. Look at the stones carefully, he said. Tell me, was there a big earthquake here some years ago? All the villagers answered yes in unison. That earthquake, he said, pointing to the huge mountain, caused large rocks from this mountain to roll into riverbed. These rocks have a very high concentration of iron oxide, a type of natural red pigment. The river dries up in the summer, but during the monsoon, when the water level and speed increases, this iron oxide mixes with the water and the river appears red. When the water level decreases, the color automatically returns to normal. There is no need to sacrifice tree for this. In fact, the trees you are cutting are extremely valuable medicinal plants. By nurturing them, you could start a good business. That shaman is deceiving you, selling this tree to city companies to make money. He has been exploiting your faith for years. Confusion appeared on the villagers' faces. Tara then stepped forward. She took a large glass jar filled with the water, added some ordinary stones, and poured a little oil on top. She challenged the onlookers. Is there anyone who can chant a mantra to make this oil sink to the bottom and make the stones float to the top? No one came forward. It was impossible. Tara then said, if we cannot even change a simple law of nature, how can sacrificing trees bring peace to our ancestors' souls? Instead, as a true tribute, why don't we protect this inheritance, this forest of theirs? Visaki Okinawa. A villager asked, what does Visaki Okinawa mean? Dr. Gopal and Tara said together, protect the wealth of the ancestors. It was impossible to change everyone's belief in an instant, but a new light appeared in the eyes of some villagers. While Dr. Gopal's eyes brimmed with satisfaction and pride for his daughter. This was the first step from the darkness of superstitions toward protecting the environment. This was just the beginning.